Karthik,
Yes, ma'am.
Kishore, Krishna, Vija,
Yes, ma'am.
Mahima,
Yes, ma'am.
Manoj,
Yes,
Manoj
ma'am.
Shetty, Manu,
Present, ma'am.
Mustak, Mustak, Nikhil,
Present, ma'am.
Nishchita, Nishma, Nitish
Present, ma'am.
Kumar,
Yes, ma'am.
Pavitra Shri, Pooja,
Present, ma'am.
Prajna,
Present, ma'am.
Prajwal, Pratiksha,
Yes, ma'am.
Pratiksha,
Yes,
Pratita,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Pratisha, Prithvi, Prithvi,
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
yeah, tell me.
I think some glitch is there, ma'am. Uh,
Okay. Whether all are having the same problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, some people are still waiting in the lobby.
I have admitted all. I cannot see anybody here in the lobby. Shall I disconnect and connect again?
ma'am, I can't see anything in screen, ma'am. Only Pratita is there in my screen.
Okay.
But we can see your screen, ma'am.
PPT you can see. You can see.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What about the sound clarity?
Good, ma'am.
Yeah, it's
Good.
good.
Good, ma'am.
Okay. So shall I
Good,
continue?
ma'am. Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So in the last class we discussed a few tags, correct? Paragraph tags, heading tags, link tag, image tag, two types of tag, inline tag, correct? One is block tag. Okay. So Prajwal, what tag we use for link to add a link to a website? Prajwal, can you hear me? Prajwal? Prajwal, are you there? Prajwal SM? What happened, Prajwal? Are you there? Simply, okay. Pooja? Pooja?
Present, ma'am.
Okay. What tag we use for adding a link to a website?
Sorry, ma'am.
What tag we use for adding a link to a website? What tag we use for adding a link to a website?
I don't remember, ma'am.
Why you don't write when I teach? Huh? You don't
No,
maintain a
ma'am.
notes.
Actually, ma'am, I'm in hospital, ma'am.
What happened?
I'm on my hand fracture.
Okay. Okay, fine. Nishma? Nishma DL? Nishma DL?
Yes, ma'am.
What tag we use for adding a link to a website? Hmm? What tag we use for adding a link to a website?
I don't remember, ma'am.
Why? I think there is 1 or 2 days gap, just 1 or 2 days gap. Huh? You cannot tell that you don't have notes or textbook. Okay, it is available in internet. You can practice. Huh? I had executed and I showed you. Correct? Huh?
Yes,
How to
ma'am.
add the links. Huh? But still you are telling you don't remember. Why don't you guys maintain a notes? As when I explain, just write. Don't write everything. At least you can write the tag names and whatever the syntax I write, execute. Right. At least make a note of that. Huh? Simply, if you blindly just watch, nobody remembers if it's a new topic. Huh? Prajna, Prajna,
Ma'am, anchor tag is used.
anchor tag. Okay, so it is a tag or we call it as a anchor tag. Okay. Chandrika, Chandrika, is she there? Chandrika.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Chandrika, what are the attributes we use for image tag? What are the attributes we use for image tag? What are the attributes we use for image tag?
Width, height,
Okay, width, height, then
mm,
hmm,
title,
title. Okay, then
alter tag,
alter tag, alter tag or attribute.
attribute,
Okay. How do you add alternate? What is the name of the attribute? Should I write alternate?
alt,
Okay, ALT. Then you have missed one main attribute.
mm,
These are all optionals. Whatever you have said, right? They are all optional attributes. If I want to add an image, there is a main attribute, right? What is that? Where you write the name of image,
src,
SRC source. Okay.
mm,
So these are the different attributes of a image tag.
mm.
Okay. So see, make a note. Okay, whenever I execute and I show you, okay, please write, make a note of this. Okay. So coming to the next topic. Yeah. So we have discussed heading tag. Okay, there are 6 levels of heading. Okay, then we have discussed the paragraph tag. Tag. How to add a image tag. Okay. So moving on to the next topic, character entities. Okay, we'll discuss the next topic, character entities. Okay. So character entities, they are used for getting the special symbols. Okay. So I want to display a special symbols. Okay. For example, I want to get a copyright symbol. Okay. I want to get a copyright symbol. You have seen the copyright symbol, right? Yes. It is in the form of a string. Please mute. Okay. Keep your screen mute because I'm getting some disturbance. Okay. So please mute and keep. So if I want to get any special symbol like the trademark TM symbol, Okay, copyright symbol, greater than symbol. Okay, so for example, copyright symbol, this and all copyright CP. Okay, see copyright symbol C. So this you cannot get using keyboard, correct? You cannot get using keyboard. But there are some symbols we can get using keyboard also, greater than, less than symbols. Okay, and if you go for trademark symbol TM, okay, it will come in a short form TM. Okay, so even that we cannot get using keyboard. So to display these special symbols, we are using character entities. Okay, I will show you the example. Okay, so for example, C O P Y column. Okay, can you see the symbol, copyright symbol? Yes. Okay, so moving on to the next symbol. Okay, so you can have some sentence. Okay, copyright reserved. Okay, see here. I think in most of the websites you can see this at the bottom of the website. You can see the symbol copyright reserved. Correct. So you cannot get this symbol using keyboard. Okay. So for that we are using this character entity. Okay. So character entity will start with the ampersand symbol. Then you have some text and followed by semicolon. Okay. So one more ampersand trade semicolon. So you get TM. Okay. So TM it is for trademark. Okay. So some other symbols. So ampersand NPS BNSP. So it is for blank space. NSY. So they are meant for giving blank space. If I want to leave multiple space, okay, I can use this symbol. Okay. So this is a character entity I use for getting blank space. Okay. So moving on to one more. Okay. I can also go for greater than, less than symbol. So this is for greater than it is LT. Okay. Less than it is LT. Greater than it is GT. Okay. So there are a few more. Okay. You can see here. So these are few more symbols. Okay. Yeah. So these are few more character entities. Okay. Either you can write like this name, or you can also write the entity number. Okay. For example, for entity name, less than, we can use ampersand LT semicolon, or also you can make use of ampersand hash 60. Okay, I'll just show you. Here I'll just write ampersand hash 60. Okay. So here I'm getting two less than symbol, right? One by using character entity name, another by using character entity number. Okay, so this is the character entity number 60, which is meant for getting less than symbol. Okay, is it clear? So this is about character entities. Okay, you can practice. Okay, you can just practice this all character entity names. Okay, so you can go for w3school.com. Okay, there you can go for a button, try it yourself. Okay, so try it yourself. You'll get a screen like this. At the left side you can write the code, and right side you can see the screen with the output. Okay, so like this you can practice all the tags. Okay, So moving on to the next one. So moving on to the next one, list. Okay. So this is one more important tag, list. So in HTML, we have three types of list. Okay. So UL, okay, for unordered list. For ordered list, we have OL, and one more we have definition list, that is DL. Okay, I'll explain each. Okay. So first one I'll explain. So I'll write a heading. Okay. So I'll explain first unordered list. Okay. So I'll write a heading unordered list. Okay. So this is the tag that we use for getting the unordered list. UL. Okay. So UL is the tag we use for getting the unordered list. Okay. Now I want to list the items. Okay. For example, any item if I want to list, okay, grocery items. Okay. I have to make use of one more tag, that is LI. Okay. So I can write this is one item of my list. This is one more item. So you can see here the output. Okay. So unordered list, there is no particular order. Okay. And all the items, they are displayed using bullet symbol. Okay. So this is symbol is called as bullet symbol for displaying the list of items. Okay. So I have 4 items. Okay. So I'll be making use of 4 list. Okay. LI tag, and which should be nested using UL tag. Okay. Is it clear? Okay, so this is about unordered list. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, I'll explain next one. Okay, which is ordered list. Okay, next one is ordered list. Okay. So for ordered list, I'll be using OL tag. The remaining things are same, similar to unordered list. Okay, only difference is instead of UL, you have to make use of OL. Okay. So can you see the difference? In the ordered list, okay, how the items will be displayed? It will be having the proper order number. Okay, there is a particular order. The first is milk, 2 bread, third curd, and fourth one is egg. Okay, so it will be displayed using decimal number. Okay. So moving on to the next one. So next one is definition list. The next one is definition list. So for definition list, we use DL. Okay, we are using DL. And definition lists are used for displaying term and definitions. Okay, it will be clear when I show you the example. Okay. See here, how it is displayed. First you will be having the definition, okay, term. Okay, so this is definition list. You'll be having definition term, and it will be having the definition of the term. Okay, again the second term and its definition. So this is how the definition list will be displayed. Is it clear? Okay. So in the exam they may ask you explain the list and three types of a list with the example. You can give a single example like this. Okay, with all the three list. Okay, is it clear? Any doubt? The first one is unordered list, which will be displayed using bullets. Next one is ordered list, which will be displayed using numbers. And next one is collection of name and definition pairs. Is it clear, right? Any doubt in this list?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So sometime you may get a question like this. Okay, you have to display a list. Okay, they will give an example. Display this list. Okay, so first it will be having the heading. Okay, so next there are three subheadings. Okay, OOMD, Java, computer networks, and inside Java there are four again subheadings. Okay, and even in the network there are two subheadings. You have to display the list something like this. Okay, so first it is number. First number is information science, and inside that I'll be having three lists. Okay, OOMD, Java, and computer network. And inside Java there are four unordered lists. Okay, so this is unordered list. Okay, again inside network there is two unordered lists. Okay, so you have to write the HTML5 document for this. Okay, so I'll just show you how to write this. So the first one is a ordered list, correct? We are having a number ordered list. Okay, so always when you start, make sure that you write open tag, along with that you write the closing tag. Okay, so this is open order list and this is closing ordered list tag. Okay, and there are three lists. Okay, so first list is there is one list. Okay, so that list name is information science. I have only one list, that is information science. Close it. Okay. And now inside information science there are three lists: OOMD, Java, and computer networks. Correct. So that is also number. Okay. Since see here, since it is there inside information science, okay, I am supposed to write here. Okay, before the closing of li tag, because those three, okay, OOMD, Java, and computer network, they come under information science list. Correct. It is very important. See, okay, you have to write it before you close the li tag. Okay, so it is also ordered list. Okay, close it. Okay. So how many names we have? First one is OOMD. OOMD. Next list is Java, and the next list is computer networks. I'll just write networks. Computer network. Okay. Yeah. So inside information science, there are three lists: OOMD, Java, and network. Correct. There are three lists: OOMD, Java, and network. And again, inside Java, there are four unordered lists: class, exceptions, applets, and servlets. Okay. So there are inside Java. Okay. So before I close Java list, before I close this list, I have unordered list. Okay, I have an unordered list. Okay. So what are the names? So first one is class. Next one is options. Templates. And next one is servlets. Yeah. Is it clear? And next, close this. Okay, it is closed. So can you see now inside Java there are four. Okay, there are four unordered list: class, exception, applets, and servlets. Okay, and again when it comes to network, there are two unordered lists. Correct, right? There are two unordered lists. Okay, so first one is part one, and next one is part two. Is it clear? Any doubt in this? Is it clear? Please respond.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt? See, like this,
No,
you will
ma'am.
get the
It's clear.
question in the exam. Okay, so there are chances that you will get the question. Okay, something like this. Okay, so you have to prepare a list. Okay, so most of the time, the common mistake that is done by the student is they will close the list here itself. Okay, here itself they will close. Okay, and again after that they will write this. Okay, so that mistake we are not supposed to do. Okay, so you have to close the list here, since inside Java we are getting all this four list, correct? So that is why we have to close the list here. Okay, so this is an example for nested list. Okay, so this is an example for nested list. Inside one list we are having one more list. Okay, so they may also ask you what is a list, explain nested list with an example. Okay, so I have already written the code here. Okay, so next you can see an example. Create, test, and validate HTML5 document that describes unordered list of 4 states. Okay, we are telling, see here I have written just an example. There should be how many states? 4 states. Okay, S1, S2, S3, and S4. You can write, you should write the name of the 4 states. Okay, I have just written S1, S2. Write 4 state names. Okay, inside each element of the list, there must be a nested list of at least 3 cities in the state. So what they are telling, inside this state, there should be a nested list. Okay, they have not mentioned nested, unordered, or ordered list. You can go for anything. Okay, they have just said there should be a nested list of at least 3 cities in each state. So inside each state, you should have 3 cities. Okay, you should write 3 city names. Okay, so I just written C1, C2, C3. Similarly, inside S3 you should write 3 city names, and inside S4 you should write 3 city names. Okay, so this is an example. Okay, practice this example and try to get the output. Okay, for this example. So are you clear with this question? So there should be 4 states, and inside this each state there should be at least 3 cities inside each state. Okay, so this is all about HTML5 common tags. Okay, and moving on to see here the previous tag, whatever we have explained, image, link, paragraph, heading, they are all there in XHTML5. Okay, sorry, HTML5 as well as in XHTML. Okay, now moving on to what are the new things that are added in HTML5. What are the new tags that we have in HTML5? So these tag, what I'm going to explain next, they are all new tags. Okay, they are all new HTML5 tags which you cannot find in the previous version. Okay, so these are all new tags. So I'll explain each of this. Okay, heading, figure and figure captions, nav tag, h group tag, footer tag, articles and sections. Okay. So first thing I'm going to explain headers and footers. Okay. So we have already in any website, if you see, there will be 3 parts. Okay, heading part. Okay, in the heading part you will be having menu. Okay, flash images, logo, correct. And coming to the body part, you will be having in the middle, you will be having content, correct. You will be having contents, and the last part we call it as footer. Okay, so in the footer we will be having navigation bars, right? We'll be having small link to another page like home page, about us page, a small links, navigation links we'll be having in the footer. Okay, now so these are the tags. Okay, header tag. Okay, so header tag, it is meant for adding the heading. Okay, so this is header tag. Okay, and this is footer tag. So if you are adding footer content, see here, if you are adding heading contents, that is if you are adding menu heading, menu bars, or if you are adding logo, okay, everything comes under heading, and those things will be placed inside header tag. Okay, and if you are designing footer, you should place all the footer contents inside the footer tag. Okay, so this is another tag which is added in HTML5. Okay, the header and footer. Now when I display, okay, there is no much difference in the display, correct? So if when I run, it is same, looks like same as your paragraph, correct? If I add p tag here, okay, same thing, the content you cannot find any difference. Okay, so this tag, they are only meant for the user reference. Remember, for in the perspective of display, there will not be any difference. Okay, there will not be any, it will not be any bold, or there will not be any color change or additional space, nothing. Okay, only thing is there will be it is only for the reference of the user. Okay, whenever the user read this code, okay, he will understand that inside header, okay, inside header tag we will be having all heading tags, and when it comes to footer, he will understand, okay, inside footer we will be having all footer contents or footer tag elements. Okay, is it clear? Okay, so this is also very important. Okay, they will ask what are the additional tags that you can find inside HTML5. Okay, so first one is header tag, second one is footer tag. Okay, next one is head group. Okay, heading group. So next is heading group. Okay, so that is done using H group. So this is one more new tag added in HTML5, that is H group. Okay, so you have seen already saw that we have 6 levels of heading, correct? There are 6 levels of heading. Okay, H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6, correct? So there are 6 levels of heading. Okay, so inside this H group, they are meant for displaying the heading. Okay, they are meant for displaying the heading. So for grouping the heading, we are using H group tag. So you can have any number of headings here. So they are meant for grouping the header. And remember that inside H group tag, I can only have H tags. I can have only heading tags. Okay, I cannot have paragraph tag or I cannot have image tag and all. Inside this H group tag, I can only go for heading tags H2, H3, H4, so on. Okay, till H6. Okay, you should not add paragraph, image, link and all inside H group. Okay, so that is about H group tag. Okay, so moving on to the next one. Okay, navigation tag. Okay, so we are done with the heading tag. So this is done. Heading tag is done. Header tag. Okay, footer tag is done. H group is done. And the next one is navigation. NAV. Okay, navigation tag. So I'll erase this. Okay. Next is navigation. Okay, see here. See here, these are all called as, you can see here, these are all navigation bars, right? So when I click on this, it will go to some other page. Again, when I click on this, it will go to features. It will go to plans and pricing. It will go to download and themes. Okay, so these are all navigation tags. Okay, now I can group all these. There are how many tags? 6 tags, right? So all these navigation tags. So how I can design this navigation using which link? Using href, correct? Using anchor tag, I can design these links, correct? 6 links. So I can group these 6 links using navigation tag. Okay, so this is one special tag. Okay, NAV, which is meant for grouping the navigation. So href, I will not write the address. Okay, some address you can write. Okay, and okay, first tag is what? It is Microsoft 365. Okay. So Microsoft 365. Add a break, or you can leave a space. Okay, for space. 20 EST. And next, this is the next tag. It is features. And write features. So link that. Write some link. Okay. So there's a features. So like this, you can list all the navigation bars. Okay, all the navigation links you can list. You can see here. So this is my first navigation. It will take to Microsoft 65. Okay, provided you give a meaningful address here. Okay, next one is features. Okay, you can see here I have given this character entity to get the space here. Okay, so this is how you are getting a space. Okay, so like this you can add all the links, and this all the links can be grouped. Okay, you can group all the links using navigation tag. So this navigation tag is meant for grouping all the link tags. Okay, is it clear? Okay, so it will not add any difference to the website. Okay, if I remove this, still the website, there will not be any difference. Okay, same thing will be appearing. Okay, only thing if I add this two tags, if I add these two tags, the difference is the user will understand that, okay, whoever is reading the code, okay, he will understand that yes, this is for navigation. So these are all the external links. Okay, so these are all links for the other page. Okay, so this is about navigation tag. Okay, so moving on to the next. Okay, so moving on to the next one, I'll explain articles and sections. Okay. So in the websites, okay, generally if you come across your textbook, okay, in the textbook you will be having different chapters, correct? In the textbook you will be having different chapters, okay, and these chapters are divided into different sections, correct? You will be having different sections inside chapter, okay, and if you see articles in the most of the website, in today's website we can see the articles, correct? The articles that are posted by different users. Okay, so if I want to display the articles, okay, we can use article tag. Okay, and if you are going for sections, you can use section tag. Okay, you can write some sentence. Okay, just copy from here. Okay, so this is my first section. Second, third. Okay, you can use some name, okay, heading. Chapter. So you can see there is no much difference. Okay, same as a paragraph. Only thing is the browser, when it displays this website, okay, web page, it will understand that okay, this is the first section, okay, second section and third section. Only for the browser and the one who reads the code, he will understand that it is different sections. Okay. Next, if you want to add some articles, okay, you can go for article tag. So whenever the browser executes this page, okay, it will understand that okay, this part is article. Okay, so it is for browser understanding. Okay, so this is about okay sections and articles. Okay. So moving on to the next one. Okay, so we are done with header, navigation, H group for grouping the headings, footer, okay, for displaying the footers, and articles and sections. And the next one is the figures and figure captions. Okay, so what is caption? Caption is nothing but the heading for the figure. Okay. So this figure tag is meant for adding the image. Okay. So whenever you are adding an image, you can go for figure tag in HTML5. Okay. So this is a new tag in HTML5 for adding the image. Okay. So you can do the image. And if I want to add a caption, the heading for image, you can go for figure caption. You can see here, okay, the image will be displayed. Okay, the image will be displayed, and if I want to add the heading for that image, you can go for figure caption, fig caption. Okay, so this figure and figure caption that are new tags added in HTML5. Okay, so you see here, I already see if I just write image. Okay, if I just write image, okay, still it is same. Some browser will support this much also. If I write, it will support. Okay, but make sure that you put entire thing inside figure tag. Okay, so you have to put entire thing inside figure tag. So this is about figure and figure captions. Okay. So there is one more. Okay, so there is one more. Just a second. Aside. Okay, this is one more tag. Aside tag. Okay. So they are meant for displaying non-essential elements of your website. Okay, some non-essential elements. Okay, so it is of not much important. Okay, for example, if I want to display some advertisements. Okay, if I want to display some image which is of not much important, okay, or quotes, okay, then I can go for aside tag. So aside tag, if I'm using, okay, so browser will understand that, okay, this is a non-essential element of this website. Okay, you can write so non-essential elements. Okay, something you can write non-essential elements. So only, so no much difference in the display. Okay, only thing is, so this aside tag, okay, it is the browser will understand when it come across this tag aside. Okay, it will understand that, okay, this is not given much important. Okay, so this part of this website is not much important. Okay, so this is all about HTML5 semantic structure elements. Okay, so HTML5, this is very important. They are the new tags in HTML5. So go through this example. This is one more example. Okay, for creating the list. Okay, so you have to create parent. Okay, parent name you have to write. Okay, inside parent name you have to write ordered list of brothers and sisters. Okay, then, okay, based on their age you have to write. Okay, next, in turn, you should list the names of your uncles and aunties. Okay, so this is how you have to write. Okay, just go through this example. So this is all about a small introduction about HTML. Okay, so any doubt? So in this chapter we studied how to create a simple HTML document. Okay, different tags. Okay, additional tags of HTML. Okay, simple tags of HTML, XHTML or HTML. Okay, so what are the versions of HTML? Okay, a small history of HTML. So any doubt in this chapter? Any doubt in this chapter? So we are done with one chapter. Any doubt? Please respond.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so in the next class, we will see the CSS. Okay, in the next class, we will discuss about CSS, okay, which is meant for giving the style for your websites or web page. Okay. Okay, so we'll end the session. Thank you.
Ma'am, attendance.
Ma'am, attendance.
Okay. Those who came late, so those who came late, please tell your name.
007, ma'am.
Okay, 007.
005, ma'am.
Okay,
013.
013.
Ma'am, 045.
04.
045.
Okay, 045. Okay,
Ma'am, 16
005.
CS 105.
one. How much?
CS 105.
Here's 105. 1010. 105.
05.
Ah, ma'am, Swati Priya.
Swati Priya. Okay, it is
Ah.
starting. Okay, 105.
005, ma'am.
005. Yes, okay.
010.
017 is absent.
Ma'am, present.
010.
030.
Fine, fine. Okay, okay. 003.
046.
046 is marked present.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Okay. Thank you.
032, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Okay, fine.
32.
030.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.